You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Darius here from Drake Queen Gaming, and so you know on Twitter the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with the Let's Play episode of Light My Way. So yeah, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome awards like permanent access to our community Discord server, and full access to upcoming non-safe for work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain you were up, and let's go. Alright. I must look like a crop watcher to these guys. Frail and spirit-like, unable to stand up or sit down without help. Maybe I'm running low on light again. I can see there's enough for a while, at least judging by the amount I feel my anger is giving out. So, how do foxes eat then? Like lions, but we take smaller bites and chew our food. To my surprise and Fabian's, Darius starts laughing, louder and louder. That is funny, because it is true, is it not? We do eat like that. I bite off anything and down it goes. Who has the time to chew? The lion continues laughing loud enough others are now looking at our table. Atlas doesn't need long to find me with his feline glare. No, do not come to my table. Do not. He's coming to my table. Hey, Lucian. Hey. I wanted to tell you a while ago I got accepted as a late entry to Tyrannon, but I've been busy with my studies. When I got the news I got in, I had to start on my research. Yeah, you've been busy. Would you want to meet up later to talk? I don't know if my schedule allows it. Astrophysics is much different than basketball. No offense. Also, my friend here, Fabian, will study with me today, so no time. Why did I say that? The tiger turns to Fabian, who's ignoring everything around him except his chewed-up vegetables. Aren't you in the sports arch? I think I saw you at the elite rally, part of the cycling team? Alice is also an elite? His chest pin should have made that clear. Figures, but never mind that. I didn't think about what Fabian studies. I never asked. He doesn't have manners for the life of him, but I shouldn't leave mine at the door. But what's more annoying is how Atlas is acting, as if we're buddies who want to hang out like nothing happened. After the shit he pulled? Unbelievable. He's getting to me again. Yeah, I'm teaching Foxy here how to cycle like a pro. He's so bad at it, flapping around like he's going to crash any second. Ridiculous. I feel the rabbit's paw on my shoulder, pushing me down in my chair. He didn't have to make me look that bad, but I did get my cool back, so I sit down looking at Atlas with indifference. Yep, I'll see you around, Atlas. Atlas's new buddies swarm him and they head out. The tiger's looking at me, but that's no longer my concern. He's no longer my concern. Avoiding him might be tricky, but not impossible. We have the same lunch hour, though, but I can work around that, I'm sure. So, when do you want to start, Foxy? Thanks for that, Fabian, but I didn't mean it. Why not? D cycles with me. You should come too. The body does need a proper workout in order to balance the mind. Coffee time. There's fox fur on my phone. Filthy fox fur. Why is this rabbit all of a sudden nice to me? He didn't need to say anything to Atlas, yet he jumped in and rescued me from a super embarrassing situation. I guess the least I could do is say yes. Yes, I should work out a little to keep myself focused on my studies. Great, let's do a few laps and see where you're at with your stamina. I cycle every evening, but feel free to come over when Dee tells you to. I will take him, do not worry, Fabian. How do you know that tiger Lucian? I do not mean to pry, but he seemed like he was upset with you. We grew up in the same town. We had a disagreement a while back, and it's best we went our separate ways. Not that separate, since you are both here. Should you not close any unresolved issues if they are coming back to you? You said you wouldn't do your cardinal stuff with me anymore. He can't help it. It's like he's perma-stuck with his nose in those books. My apologies. I only meant that... No, I'm doing it again. Let us go cycling this evening, then. Now that makes sense. I'll see you two later. Fabian's done ravaging his meal, so he heads out. These guys aren't that bad after all. If I didn't know better, I would say they both cared about me asking those questions and jumping in to save me. Darius did mention that I'll get used to Fabian and see that he's not as straightforward. Cycling does sound good. The rabbit looks like he'll overtake us in laps with ease, but then again, he's a Tyrannon elite student. That's a given. After Darius and I finished our lunch, we went to our classes, planning to meet again later that evening for my first cycling lesson. I'm so done with today, but I did promise to go cycling. Someone's behind me. I turn around to see Atlas staring at me. Those sneaky cat pads. I try to bolt away, but I feel the tiger's hard grip on my backpack. Lucian, wait, stop avoiding me. I'm not avoiding you. Can you stop with this crap and talk to me? There's nothing to talk about. I'd like to get to my dorm room now. Let go of my backpack, please. No, you blocked my number and refused to talk to me every time I tried to contact you. There's nothing to talk about, is there? Is this a game to you? I think you're the one playing games. Listen to me. I don't have to listen to anything you have to say. Shouldn't you be busy with your girlfriend? Where is she anyway? I doubt you should be alone considering you... The tiger grabs my snout with his big paw and squeezes enough so I can't talk anymore. He shoves me into the wall, screaming at me. Can you shut up and let me talk? Sharp pain shoots up my back. The books in my backpack poked me hard as I hit the wall. Atlas hurt me. He hit me. I whimper and try to push the tiger's strong arms away, but he isn't budging. My eyes are getting watery, so Atlas lets go once he notices my distress. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. The noise I made when I hit the wall was louder than I thought. The way I was crying once he let me go was the main alarm, though, because not a moment later I see Darius charging Atlas, shoving him away from me. The lion puts his massive body in between Atlas and myself, eclipsing me. Second now. What is your problem, friend? What did Lucian do to you that you needed to push him into the wall? It's not what you think. Sure it is not. This fox is crying because he's happy to see you. Shaking because he likes having his shout snubbed by a violent assailant. Lucian, tell him that I didn't mean it. I wouldn't hurt you ever. I look at Atlas's face and notice his sincere regret. But now Darius should know the tiger is telling the truth. I do not partake in violent affairs, but if I see you near Lucian again, I will bite you. And I will also not chew. Just swallow. Oh, my fur. Darius flashed me a cheeky smile because of his peculiar use of that joke I made at the cafeteria. A weirdo, but a much needed one right now. I'm sorry, Lucian. Atlas's eyes are bewildered. He backs away, not saying anything, not saying another word while Darius looks on, making sure he's leaving. Once Atlas is out of sight, the lion turns to me and takes my backpack. Did he scratch you or bite you? We need to notify the university council about this. No, he didn't. It's a misunderstanding. We don't have to notify anyone. The lion looks at me and I realize he knows I'm lying. It kind of is. Maybe more like me not wanting to have anything to do with him anymore. I won't bore you with the details. I would not mind hearing about your troubles if you feel like telling me. Is this Cardinal Darius talking or my roommate Darius? The lion blushes at the title I gave him. Can it not be both? You could benefit from my cardinal studies as well. There's a plethora of facts and notions that I am privy to. Thanks for that, but I think I'd like to deal with my stuff however I think is best. I'm gonna head to our room now if that's okay with you. I need to be alone for a while. I understand. If you feel like talking, though, know that you can always come to me. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. I will tell Fabian that you were not coming to cycle with us tonight. Oh. Yeah. I can't let Atlas get to me like this, and this is my chance to bond with these guys. Wait, don't cancel. Very well. I agree. You should not be alone now. Yes, Your Eminence. That got him. His purple light lost its usual steady flow. It bounced off with the big lion. He likes being called that. He believes in himself, like he's deserving of that title. You should not call me that. It does not feel right. He gives me back my backpack, and I take his paw into mine for a second. Who's lying now? A jolt from Darius? But it's so faint. It's a different type like the one I am used to. This is warm. Okay, much warmer now. Alright, that's hot, but different. Maybe on the same intensity like Atlas was that night, but on a different wavelength, kind of. He lets go. We should get ready to meet up with Fabian. Yep, let's do that. Fabian is busy with his phone, waiting for us on the cycling track. He points at two bikes that are leaning against a wall. Mine look perfect for my size. Don't mess with the seat. Second, y'all. I'm gonna adjust it a little. I already did that. Start cycling and you will see what he means. Sure. Cocky rabbit. You can't possibly know what my exact measurements are. So, how does it feel? Like I got slapped by a Pteranodon Elite student. Of course he knows this stuff. It's great. Very much on point. Fabian doesn't pay any attention to my acknowledgement of his precise measurements. I'm not sure if he's being arrogant or if he already knows he's going to be right, so he's not bothering with me. Maybe I'd be the same if someone from a different field would knock on my studies like that. Excuse me. Guys, I'm going turbo mode. You should enjoy your ride, okay? How fast is he planning on going? Wait and see. Really fast. His light formed an oval shape around the entire track fast. I don't know how many laps ahead of us he is by now, but that's... Wow, and the ruby blaze that he's in, so cool. Pretty cool, right? His light? Yeah. His what? Oh, sorry, what did I say? His jacket. What jacket? Oh, I meant his speed. No, you did not, but you did? The lion is confused. Visible frown marks on his forehead appearing fast. It's the first time I've seen him like this. You did say jacket, right? Yep. Now you are making fun of me, but you did not say it. I have to admit this is fun. Seeing his baffled look is making my day. The rabbit slows down next to us while we come to a halt. What's up? He said something but did not say it, but I know he said it. What kind of leaves are you Cardinal students chewing in your classes? Bah! I let Darius be, enjoying his squirming, trying to figure things out. Wow, Fabian's legs are so swollen. Does it hurt when you bike like that? This? No, it's normal. Light practice does this. Light practice? What's hard practice? We cycle with weights on ourselves, and we need to hit the same time as if we weren't. That's insane! Kidding, but we do work hard to improve our time. And there's no rush, though. Yet. Sounds like a real challenge. It's where I shine. He sure seems like he'd be up for almost anything. We should go to the pool and chill. There's plenty of showers there. I'm soaked already. I'll teach you next time we how to cycle like me. Today was more of a get to know the track day. Lucian, out of curiosity, what did you mean when you said jacket? Dee, shut up. Let's go shower. I don't reply to the lion, who's now following my every step. His senses are on point, but they're getting mixed signals. His light is shimmering and twisting. Must be trying hard to wrap his head around what he's feeling right now. Second, y'all. Water. So good. So good. Okay. On the other paw, Fabian's light seems so centered, as if his entire being is in tune with his surroundings. It's a far cry from the first time I met him. His anarchic spread of his ruby light is now hyper-focused. As we're walking, I notice how his steps are much looser. His arms are moving around more and more by the time we reach the pool. His light is yet again all over the place. He can't hold still for long. The high he got from cycling made him focused for less than half an hour. I wonder what it's like when that big shift happens in him. For the most part, I've had these lights in the same shape, if I could call it that. Hey! The biggest shift I felt was when I was together with Atlas, and it was more of an empowerment rather than a change in the way my aura acts and looks. Fabian's light is bouncing around in random ways. There's no possible pattern to follow. What you looking at, Foxy? Nothing. This guy needs to stop his truth detection stuff, more so when the conversation doesn't concern him. Hey, Darius? Yes? I think I forgot my jacket at the track. Ha! Ha ha! I think you think you're funny. Now tell me what you meant when you said that. It is driving me up the walls. He knows he's right, but he isn't sure about it. It's more than gotten to him. He's grinding his fangs, and I can hear it. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to your ultimate tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to not safe for work content as little as $5. Alrighty? I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!